Hello and welcome to Virtual Learning channel. This is the second video of 100 annotations in Java and Spring each developer should know. In this video series, we will review 100 most useful annotation about Java, Spring Boot, Spring Data, testing, and validation. Before starting, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I want to ask you to subscribe my channel and also give me a like to encourage me making more videos. Thank you. Configuration annotation indicates that a class declares one or more bean methods and may be processed by the Spring container to generate bean definitions and service requests for those beans at runtime. Bean annotation indicates that a method produces a bean to be managed by the Spring container. Profile annotation provides a way to segregate parts of your application configuration and make it only available in certain environments, for example, development, test, or production. Any annotation of components or configuration can be marked with profile annotation to limit when it is loaded. Component annotation is used to indicate a class as a component. Such class is considered as candidate for auto-detection when using annotation-based configuration and class path scanning. Service annotation indicates that an annotated class is a service, which is defined by domain-driven design as an operation offered as an interface that stands alone in the model, with no encapsulated state. This annotation serves as a specialization of component annotation, allowing for implementation classes to be auto-detected through class path scanning. Repository annotation is a specialization of component annotation, so annotated classes are auto-detected by Spring through class path scanning. It is very close to DAO pattern, where DAO classes are responsible for providing CRUD operation on database tables. However, if you are using Spring Data for managing database operations, then you should use a Spring Data repository interface. Scheduled annotation is used to trigger the scheduler for a specific time period. The annotated method must expect no arguments. It will typically have a void return type. If not, the return value will be ignored when called through the scheduler. Enable scheduling annotation is used to enable the scheduler for your application. This annotation should be added into the main Spring Boot application class file. Please notice that when annotating a method to be scheduled, exactly one of the methods like cron, fixed delay, or fixed rate attributes must be specified. Auto-wired annotation is used to allow Spring to resolve and inject collaborating beans into our bean. It internally uses setter or constructor injection. Notice that it can't be used to inject primitive and string values. It works with references only. Component scan annotation is used along with the configuration annotation, which we described in first Blackboard, to specify the packages that we want to be scanned. Using this annotation without arguments, tell Spring to scan the current package and all of its sub-packages. Qualifier annotation is used to eliminate the issue of which bean needs to be injected when we have more than one implementation for a bean. Primary annotation is also used to decide which bean to inject when ambiguity is present regarding dependency injection. Value annotation is used to inject the value of attributes in .properties file to corresponding fields one by one. Of course, this is good for small and simple structured .properties files. Configuration properties annotation is used to let developer maps the entire .properties file or YAML file into an object easily. Configuration properties scan annotation is used along with configuration properties, as scanning of configuration properties needs to be explicitly opted into by adding this annotation. So it is not a need to annotate such classes with component annotation.